Friends, welcome to NYK Naturals Ayurveda Academics. In the very first video of Dacrocystitis, we discussed about the causes of chronic adult Dacrocystitis. In this video, we are discussing the further continuing part of the adult chronic Dacrocystitis. First, we are discussing about the clinical features of chronic adult Dacrocystitis. In the clinical features, we must remember the 4 stages of the chronic adult Dacrocystitis. What are these 4 stages? CLSF. What is this CLSF? C stands for catarrhal, L stands for lacrimal mucocele, S stands for suppurative, F stands for fibrotic sac. Let's discuss one by one stage in detail. First stage is stage of chronic catarrhal Dacrocystitis. In this stage, what happens is mild inflammation of this lacrimal sac happens associated with blockage of the nasolacrimal duct. We know this is the lacrimal sac and this is the nasolacrimal duct. I am drawing roughly only with pencil, that's why later I will erase this part. If you want to draw systematically, you can draw. Okay, pictorial presentation it is. Here in the lacrimal sac, mild inflammation will be present, and in this, where here in the nasolacrimal duct, blockage will be present. This is present in the stage of chronic catarrhal Dacrocystitis. What are the symptoms present? Means watering of the eye, that is epiphora. On syringing the lacrimal sac, either clear fluid or few fibrinous mucoid flakes regurgitate. No, on syringing or either by pressing, here clear fluid will come from the lacrimal sac via punctum, or few fibrinous mucoid flakes. In clear fluid only, few mucoid flakes may present in that regurgitation. Okay, and when we did dacrocystography, it reveals block in NLD and a normal sized lacrimal sac and healthy mucosa. Because here pathology is that only, no, mild inflammation is present and there is a blockage in the nasolacrimal duct. On dacrocystography, it reveals that only there is a blockage in somewhere in the nasolacrimal duct and the sac is normal in size, mucosa is healthy. Okay, this is about the stage of chronic catarrhal Dacrocystitis. Then stage of lacrimal mucocele. Here the advanced stage it is. In this, constant epiphora associated with swelling just below the inner canthus. Here constant epiphora is present associated with the swelling just below the inner canthus. Below the inner canthus, there is swelling is present. Along with this, constant watering of the eye is present. Constant epiphora is present. Then here on regurgitation, clear fluid or fluid containing mucoid flakes is coming out. But in this stage, milky or gelatinous fluid regurgitate from the lower punctum on pressing and swelling is present. Swelling is present in the lacrimal sac. Okay, this is one symptom. Constant epiphora is present. This is one symptom. And swelling just below the inner canthus is also present. These are the symptoms. And on regurgitation, milky or gelatinous fluid is coming out. This is the differential diagnosis point we need to remember. In catarrhal Dacrocystitis, clear fluid or few fibrinous mucoid flakes are coming out from the punctum, but in lacrimal mucocele, milky or gelatinous fluid is regurgitating. Okay, Then encysted mucocele. Here the collection becomes more and more. It leads to large fluctuant swelling that only known as encysted mucocele. Okay. And here dacrocystography reveals a distended sac with blockage somewhere in the NLD. In first stage, the sac was normal, the mucosa was healthy, but somewhere block present in the nasolacrimal duct. But in the lacrimal mucosal stage, there is a distended sac. Sac is not normal here, but it is distended here, associated with blockage somewhere in the nasolacrimal duct. This is all about second stage of the lacrimal mucosal. Now, third stage. What is the third stage? Stage of chronic suppurative dacrocystitis. Here, epiphora is associated with recurrent conjunctivitis and swelling at the inner canthus with mild erythema of the overlying skin. Here, epiphora is there along with recurrent conjunctivitis is there. Along with that, swelling at inner canthus is also there, and mild erythema, that is redness over the overlying skin. Okay, these are the symptoms. And here on regurgitation, a frank purulent discharge flows from the lower punctum. In first, the discharge was clear fluid. In second, milky or gelatinous fluid. But in the third stage, it is purulent discharge from the lower punctum. And here it is encysted pyocele. Because of the pus, purulent pus, it is encysted pyocele. But in second stage, it was encysted mucocele. Okay. Here, why the purulent discharge means? Because of the pyogenic infection. The mucoid discharge become the purulent discharge. This is the cause for the purulent discharge. Okay, this is about third stage. And in last stage, that is stage of chronic fibrotic sac, persistent epiphora and discharge is present. And here dacrocystography reveals small fibrotic sac. Small fibrotic lacrimal sac. Okay, it reveals the small fibrotic lacrimal sac. This is about the fourth stage. I hope you understand the 4 stages of the adult chronic dacrocystitis.